Greetings. This is a brief overview of the Lodge membership software package, and there'll be more specific videos in the future concerning some more detail in the areas like the dues. But for now, I just want to talk a little bit about what you can expect in understanding how the program works. One of the key features is these 6 buttons across the top. The right-hand button is website. It's the Lodge membership website, and you click that and it takes you to, opens your browser, takes you to the Lodge membership webpage, where if you scroll to the bottom you can download for OS X or Windows the current version of the program. On the left is Lodge setup. Basic parts of this, in the upper left corner in this area, is the Lodge information: address, telephone number, name. There are 3 other areas. One is the categories, where you might define standard dues, be $40 in this case, past master dues, $5, assessments, $50, Grand Lodge fees, $60. These figures are applied here for the types of membership. For example, a life member here doesn't pay dues. He does pay the past master fee of $5, pays no assessments, but does pay Grand Lodge. The total of those values is $65. If you want to add a new membership type, just click the green Add New Type. If you want to delete one, just press the red X. The last part of the Lodge setup screen is where you designate the range of your Lodge membership year. In this case, it starts January 1st, 2013 and ends December 31st, 2013, and that's for the year 2013. Additionally, you might want to enter the number of years until NPD, which is 3 in this case. When you're finished, just press the exit button here. Now, let's look about how to get around in the program. You can click this arrow key to move to the next record, the next member, the last member, the first member, forward, backward. Also over here, there's navigation controls. If you wanted to see just the active members, you would deselect here, and there's 48. Active and inactive members, there's 56, and you can scroll through them here. Active and inactive candidates are here. Or you can press the Show All button, which will press all 4 buttons. This information is pretty self-explanatory. And this is where you put the date of birth, but there's no place to put the date of passing when a brother passes. There is, however, a little blue question mark here. In fact, there's several on this screen. There's one here and one here. If you press this button, you get a box that will tell you about the date of passing. It's input in the Membership DDES NPD tab, and you can't input it directly. So, knowing that, we go to the Membership DDES NPD tab right here, and this is where we would enter deceased and the date. Whatever date we enter gets entered right here. His membership status is entered right here. That's different from his dues status, which is entered here. If we made a mistake, we wanted to negate this, we just press the red X. Everything goes back to normal. The bottom part of the screen down here are a series of tabs: dues, membership, chairs, proficiency, etc. The dues part's pretty straightforward. Just enter the date the dues are being paid. And what the system does, it puts that date at the top, goes to the range of here, the range of your membership, January 1st to December 31st, comes back and says, well, that's year 2013, puts it here. Now you have the option to put in how much money his dues are. Well, looking here, the membership type, as it says here, is Past Master. Past Masters pay Past Master fee of $5, assessment fee of $50, a Grand Lodge fee of $60, and other one fee of $20, for a total of $135 specified here. So we enter $135, and there it is. Or if he enters more, $175, the system assumes that he wants to make a $40 donation. If he doesn't want to make a donation, if that's like a prepaid, part of that is a prepaid dues for the following year, you can just delete that. And now he's got a $40 credit for the next year. And there'll be a whole separate video on dues. And we'll talk about NPD and how to manipulate the dues amounts in this field. The other important tab is membership. And the first sub-tab under membership is progress. And here we see the movement of the candidate in becoming a member. This is the affiliated, reinstated, and restored tab, if you have that condition. The DDS tab, we've already covered. Those are the conditions of DDES, which stands for deceased, demit, expelled, suspended, or NPD. References. And one of the things you might want to know about references is there is at the bottom of the dialog box of member names is an other, where you can type in perhaps the name of somebody who's not a member, if you want to allow that. There's space for the signers of the petition, investigating committee, and then any secretary's actions. So now looking over here at the chairs menu, it's pretty straightforward. Click on the box and select a chair. If you don't like this listing of chairs, you can click this little icon right here. A window will open up and you can add, edit, change. Like this is misspelled. It should be Junior. And now it is. You can add, edit, or change here, or up at the top under member, add, edit, delete chairs, same thing. Proficiency works pretty much the same way. You have to first of all put the degree in. For example, if you don't put the degree in and you try this, you get the reminder that you must first select a degree. And that's because the listing in the proficiency box reflects the degree. So if this is third degree, you're going to see this. Same thing with committees. Only in the committees you determine whether they're active or inactive, and then you select your committee. Awards also have the same ability to edit and add. And then there's the appendant bodies. Same thing with the little sign or through the menu. That should be changed to appendant. So, a couple more features. Show all. Here at the top, we have the ability to select individual email addresses. So if you want to send an email to Davy Crockett, do that. And Ralph Waldo Emerson, do that. Barry Goldwater, and get selected. There's their 3 names. And if you want to see the addresses, they're ready to be pasted into whatever application, including an email application you might use. But there's the email addresses. And there's the 3 names. So I'll reset it to get rid of the checkboxes. And again, here's the little blue question mark to describe what the process is. Over here on the right is the birthday emails. You might want to see all the brothers who have birthdays in March. You found 8, but there's really not 8 listings. Some of them don't have email addresses. This is just all the brothers with birthdays in March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there are 8 in March. And we can page through them. Sometimes they're not, everybody doesn't have an email address, like in, I think it's April. So here's one right here. There's 10. And some of them don't have an email address. So that's pretty much how the program works. Again, there'll be subsequent and follow-on videos talking about dues and membership, how that works.